Well, good afternoon, folks. I'm so happy to welcome you to Email Marketing Made Easy for Real Estate Professionals. You guys, I have so many realtors in my sphere of influence, in my friend groups, in my church, and in my marketing company, things like that. And lots of folks that I network with also have real estate professionals in their network. Because let me tell you, in Georgia, there are more realtors than there are houses for sale. So the challenge for real estate professionals is that you have got to be relevant, you've got to be ready, and you've got to be top of mind. And how do you do that without being the person that's like in somebody's face all the time going, hey, we love referrals? You don't want to do that. You want to be the useful, valuable information gateway to the things that they need. And so email marketing is the best way to do that. I think all of us remember the great Facebook meltdown about a year ago when it went down for like, oh, I don't know, 20 minutes and everybody flipped out. But that is a great example of what can happen. Now, if you're in real estate or mortgage or any sort of home services type thing, you have got to have an email list. And so we're going to go over a couple of reasons why today, and then a couple of really fun, simple ways to do that. Because saying, hey, will you join my newsletter is not going to work. That is not how it works. So I'll just go over building your email list is not just another marketing task. It's building your business foundation. Today, we're going to learn important reasons for building an email list, how to do it, and we've even got some free assets for you from the person who invited you to come to this webinar today. So I will not be sharing the assets live. We will be sharing those via email. So reach out to the person that showed you this and they will send you these free assets. And I'm talking about free lead magnets that are $500 on Fiverr or $500 or more from someone that will make them for you, but we're presenting them for free when you join this webinar today. The number one challenge for realtors today is often standing out and staying relevant in a crowded, constantly shifting market. So that's what you're going to experience when you have, I have another slide and I can't remember how to get to it. Isn't that fun? Oh, there it is. Okay, so we're going to go to the next one. Um, oh, there it is. Yay. Okay. We're using some new technology today, y'all, so just bear with us. I'm not just here for decoration, and this is not just hat rack. I do know what I'm doing, I promise. I know it doesn't seem like it. Okay, so what is a lead magnet and why does it work? Now, when I tell somebody you need a lead magnet so that you can build your email list, they go, what's a lead magnet? Like they picture this giant horseshoe that's a magnet. No. It kind of works that way. A lead magnet is a valuable free resource you offer in exchange for an email address. Have you ever been scrolling through Facebook and you see this person who lost 100 pounds in a minute and she says, if you want to lose 100 pounds in a minute, all you have to do is, click here. And when you click there, the answer is not there. The answer is behind the door that is your email address is the key to get to it. That's called a lead magnet. And so for real estate professionals, this creates a win-win for potential clients. Value exchange. You provide immediate value to prospects while building your email list for long-term communication. Hang on one second. There's something in the chat I wanted to say. Oh, use the arrows. I did. I know I tried. Anyway, okay, sorry. Showcase your knowledge and position yourself as a trusted real estate authority in your market. Let me just tell you, we're in the process of selling a house right now. I would only trust that to someone who it wasn't their first day. Unless, of course, it was my kid, then yes, I would let them sell my house. But y'all, people want the person navigating their house sale or their house purchase, they want them to know what they're doing and they want to already know the pitfalls. So it attracts people specifically interested in real estate services, creating a targeted email list. Now, why would you want an email list? Because not every person that you talk to is going to call you and get you to sell their house that day. But when they're ready, You need to be the person who already has said, hey, here's the top 10 things to do for spring. Hey, here's how to get your house show ready. Hey, here's what to do in your tiny little town. And when you do that, you create the first touch point in nurturing your sequence, leading to these future transactions. All right, now I had it a second ago. And yes, I'm using my little keyboard. Oh, there it is. I'm just not being patient enough, y'all. Why email marketing matters. So your messages will land directly into subscribers' inboxes. It ensures higher visibility and engagement. Now, unlike social media followers, your email list belongs to you. There's no algorithm. There's no changes that can take it away. There's no big giant meta that may or may not disagree with what you just said with something and shut your account down. I have had that happen to people before that I know, and they have thousands and thousands and thousands of followers that they were depending on, but they didn't use an email lead magnet to get these people's email addresses and get them off of social media into their email boxes so that when something like that happens, you still have your audience. What about if you change brokerages? Sometimes, if all your people are in that brokerage's database, you don't get to take that with you. You need to own your own email list, brand yourself, and own your own email list. So, email marketing also delivers one of the highest returns among all digital marketing channels. Your email open rate could be upwards to 40%. Mine's 41% since I started using the tool that we're going to show you today. But now, there is something that's higher ROI, and that's sending cards in the mail. That is totally different. We're not really talking about that today, but that is something separate. And also, you probably can get some information about that from the person who invited you to see this. But upwards to 40% could be your email open rate. Do you know what percentage of people on social media see your stuff on a regular basis? It's 3 to 5% of your followers see your stuff. That is really low, y'all. And especially when somebody's looking for a realtor. And then the last thing is nurture these leads, convert subscribers with minimal effort through smart automations. So you can get to the point where you are providing them value, and you could even sell through your email list. You might have something local going on, you tickets to the Kiwanis Club or something like that. So you could add value and help them stick with you, because once someone has exchanged some sort of tickets, or maybe you help them get into a show or something like that, or a local event. Once you're connected that way, they're much more likely to call you when they're ready to list their house, or tell their neighbor to call you when their neighbor's ready to list their house. So you can build your email list quickly and easily with our tool. I'm going to show it to you in just a minute, and I'm going to show you some of the free assets that are available today. You're going to build compelling free resources that attract ideal clients to your email list. You're going to craft professional landing pages that convert visitors into subscribers. Then you're going to set up systems that instantly deliver your lead magnet to new subscribers. And then you watch your subscriber count increase because your lead magnet is going to be doing the work for you. Now, I'm going to go through this really quick, and then we're going to go through how to do this, what it looks like, and exactly how you can set it up automatically. Okay. Now, I want you to think about some welcome sequences. And before you say, oh my gosh, now I'm going to have to send emails, don't worry, because our system does that too. I send emails out Monday, Wednesday, Friday every week to my email list. And I get emails back from people that says, oh my gosh, this is exactly what I needed to hear today. Thank you so much for this email. I just really appreciate it. And I'm like, you're so welcome. And I don't need to tell them that I have a system that makes these emails for me, because I don't know, I feel like that kind of just might burst the bubble. It's kind of nice having people think that you know what you're doing. So then you're going to share market insights, property tips, community updates that position you as an expert. All right. That's also where some of those greeting cards could come in, because you could say something like Easter or something like that, and you could put that in your farming community. And in there, you could even say, click this link. You could put the lead magnet QR code into the card if you wanted to. So then you can announce new listings, you can announce services with calls to action that also drive people to your email list. And then you build relationships through consistent, valuable content that keeps you top of mind. Think about the emails that you send and think about the emails that you receive. Which ones do you open? Do you open the ones from people who are constantly pitch slapping you in the emails? No. You open the ones that are fun, that are informative, that are valuable, and that come on a consistent basis, because you start to recognize those people. So here's some ideas of lead magnets for realtors. You could do a market report. Local real estate trends and statistics. They only know what they hear, and they have to hear something 8 to 12 times for it really to even sink in, right? How many times do you tell your toddler to tie your dang shoes? A bunch before they finally do it. Or go get in the car, eat your broccoli. Well, they might not ever do that no matter how many times you tell them, but that's okay. So you could do home buying checklist, a step-by-step guide for first-time buyers. Do you remember the first time you ever bought or sold, helped buy or sell a house for a first-time buyer? Those young couples that have no idea what they're doing and they think this is just going to be the easiest thing in the world. They don't realize that there's home inspections and there's this and there's that, and nothing happens until they're actually cleared to close. So you can help them through all this and kind of go ahead and pave the way. And if you're the one helping them with this checklist, people love a good checklist, then they know who to call and they have this checklist when it's time for them to buy or sell. Advice for maximizing property appeal with home staging tips, right? So many times. Now, we just went through this process last year when we bought the house that I'm in right now. We live on the lake, and praise the Lord, we were able to find this perfect house that needed almost nothing. But y'all, we looked at some stinkers. Let me just tell you, there were some houses that, like, remember way back in the day, there was glamour shots? Yeah. And then you would meet the person in real life and you're like, whoo, that's a lot of makeup you got on right there. Let me just tell you, some of these houses, they glamour shotted us, because that listing did not look like that house when we walked in. We'd walk in, we'd be like, there's a sink in the wall in this bedroom. What the hay bale? That was not in the listing. So that way you can help people stage their houses so that they can get it sold quicker. Also, mortgage calculators. Our tool can create a lead magnet that basically can say, how much house can I afford? And the person can do the calculator. Now, can you do this on Google? Sure, but you're not going to get their email address for it. So these lead magnets can have little calculators in them. And when in order to get to the calculator, they're going to have to give up their email address. And now they're on your list. So little things like that, quickly and easily. The tool is called Page Wheel. We would rather that you let us show it to you, because I promise you it's going to look much more complicated than it really is if you go looking this all up for yourself. And if you get it through one of us, you can get a little discount. So you're going to want to do that for sure. Each lead magnet attracts a different segment of your target audience too. So we're going to show you how to do all this. Now, why should realtors use email? You're going to stay top of mind in a competitive market. Remember the whole, there's more realtors than there are houses for sale? Yeah. So you don't want to be on that merry-go-round. You want to have an audience built, ready to go, that is working for you, that basically is your sales force. You're going to own your own audience, unlike social media where you don't own your own audience. Algorithms change, platforms come and go. What if you built an audience on Clubhouse? Where's Clubhouse now? I don't know. What if you used to use Skype all the time? RIP. I've heard that's gone too. So you want to make sure that you're building something that you actually own and that you can keep, and that's an email list. Number 3, build trust and authority over time. Email gives realtors the chance to educate their audience about the buying and selling process. local market trends, home ownership tips, things like that. This positions you as an expert, not just a salesperson, because they want somebody who's going to take care of them. And then last, you want to nurture your leads who aren't ready yet. I have people in my business now today that I have been dripping on for years. They just weren't ready. It wasn't their timing wasn't ready yet. And that's all you need to worry about is making sure that you're top of mind when they're ready. All right, so you can also analyze your email performance. There's a welcome letter, there's a newsletter, you can do a property alert, and you can see what your open rate and your click rate is through whatever email provider that you use. And then you're going to know what was popular, what do I need to do more of, what do I need to do less of. So that'll help you do that. Okay, so now getting started, you're going to build your email list. The first thing you need to do is get with someone who brought you to this webinar and get signed up with them, because this is now, let me just say ahead of time, because I feel the feelers coming up. This is not network marketing. This is a tool that is built with human interaction and AI together that will create lead magnets, funnels, and content for you. And it's better if you get your account with someone who's already using it. That's it. We don't benefit if you go tell all your friends, okay? Not that there's anything wrong with that marketing. I love it. The next thing you want to do is create your first lead magnet. Build your first real estate lead magnet in literally minutes, y'all. Launch your opt-in page, publish it, and start collecting your emails. Craft an email sequence, set up automated emails to nurture your new subscribers so that you don't ever lose them, okay? Now, you're going to expand your digital presence while you're doing this. It starts off with email marketing. You can create lead magnets, opt-in pages, automated email deliveries, but then you're going to get ready and get your feet wet a little bit, and you're going to get social media content going, and you're going to be able to showcase your properties rather than just that same old, hey, we've got this today. Hey, we've got this today. Oh, and I love referrals. You guys can stand out from the crowd with really, really fun social media posts. And then there's digital products. So you may get to the point down the road where you've got a 32-page home buyer's guide that you sell for $9.99. Guess what? It doesn't matter where that person is. They could be all over the country and be buying your professionally made lead magnet for whatever price you want to put on it. And then you might even experience situations where somebody calls you and says, hey, I've got this ebook that you published and it's really, really helpful, but I'm moving to Seattle. Can you help me find a real estate professional in Seattle? And then you start to let your network work for you. And then you get all these referral bonuses from other people in other countries, other cities, maybe other countries. I don't know. All right. So there you go. All right. That is what I've got for you today with this. I am actually going to share my account with you and show you what you can do with this. I've already created a whole bunch of them for you. So this one here, and I'm going to click on your links. So the first thing I'm going to do is show you what someone would see. This is what the public would see. Beware hidden costs, save money. Uncover hidden costs before buying a home. Learn how to avoid unexpected expenses. Yes, I want to download. So then I click here and look at there. They're going to go ahead and I'm going to pre-populate this so that you guys can see it. And I'm going to click sign up to get started. And there it is. It's already going to come to my email address, ready to go. An email even comes out for you. So let me show you what this looks like on the back end. If I click on this, now you can change the cover, you can change the colors, you can make this your own. I encourage you to brand it for yourself, okay? So, hey, I'm here to help. This is where you put your branding, your picture, your headshot, whatever, maybe you and your family. And then you introduce yourself right here. And then over here, there's 2 pages, upfront cost. All this is ready to go. Now, you may want to tweak some of these. Everything that you see is fully editable. And then there's the second page, property taxes, ongoing monthly costs, things like that. Then there's one-time surprise cost. This is something that everybody is going to want to know. And very, very few people, they're just sort of, they're reactionary. They're not preventative, right? And so now I'm going to go through here and I'm going to click looks good next. Now, if you want to change this, you could go up here to our AI page assistant and you could actually rewrite this and it would rewrite the whole page for you. So I'm going to click looks good next. And now here we are. Look, there's the little booklet ready to go. I'm going to click approved, publish my product. And then this tool that we use takes you directly over to let you go ahead and start publishing things on your social media. See, it says create my website and promote my product. It's ready to go, y'all. Now, if you don't like the way this looks, all you have to do is do this and refresh the section. Now it looks like this. Now it looks like this. So you can do this as many times as you need to until you get it to the way you like it. So it is so super simple. And then once we've got this going, looks good next. This is the delivery page, looks good next. And then this is it, hidden cost of buying a home. And then it's got its own little email web address. This is actually a hosted website for you to put all of your stuff on that has nothing to do with your brokerage. This is you and your branding. Here's the email that comes out. And then down here at the bottom, you are going to put your information and make sure that they reach out to you, right? So these are the kinds of things. We're going to be able to share this directly into your new account so that you can do this quickly and easily. You're not going to have to come up with anything. And there you go, publish my website and email. And here we are, hidden cost of buying a home. Now, I wonder what I should post today. Here's creative analogy post. Here's some engagement bait. And here's some mean packs. Nobody ever woke up and said, I know exactly what I'm going to post on social media today. It's always a struggle for every realtor I talk to. It's always like, hey, I'm showing houses today. Hey, I'm doing this. Hey, I'm doing that. But it's very few things that are actually funny and shareable. That's how you grow. So here's some really cool, fun things. What are hidden costs of buying a home? And then you literally copy paste this onto your page and then you start to get interactions. Now, what do interactions do? It increases the algorithm. It tells Facebook you're interesting. It shows your feed to more people like the people that reacted to your feed. So when you say, oh, go like my page, go follow my page, I'll follow you if you follow me. Don't do that. That doesn't help you at all. It decreases your engagement every time you do that. Now, these are creative analogy posts. Hidden cost of buying a home are like unexpected toppings on your pizza. Just when you thought you've paid for everything, here comes the pineapple. That's funny and that's shareable. And look here, let me show you what you do. Triple click, copy, and then you open the template. Y'all, this comes with Canva templates ready to go. Paste, and then we want to make it smaller, obviously. Oops. There we go. Oh, let's get rid of that. Big dot. All right, so there you go. And then you just make it a little bit bigger. And this is literally ready to post on social media. These black and white, simple looking posts do really well, y'all, and they're shareable. Now, let me caution you real quick. Just this is an added bonus. Before you feel like you've got to slap your face on everything, put your name on everything, people that really are going to share it are going to crop that out anyway. You just need more people attracted to your page. There is enough to go around. Don't get that scarcity mindset where I've got to brand everything that I've got. You know, those people that put their little name right here in the middle so you can't get it out. Just let it be funny. Sow those seeds out into the universe. I promise you, the laws of sowing and reaping will never, ever, ever not work. So that's a really cool thing to do. And then the last thing I'm going to show you is these little meme packs. Same thing. Nothing tests your patience like the closing process that you just started 5 seconds ago. If you walk a mile in my shoes, you'll end up in a home inspection gone awry. I have way too much time to shop for furniture, said no homeowner ever. So those are cute little memes that you can put out, and people are going to share those. So that's how you're going to grow. So anyway, all right, folks, I have just coughed up most of what you're going to need to build your email list as a real estate professional quickly and easily. No more fretting about what do I use? How do I use it? How's this going to work? You don't have to worry about that. We got you covered. All right, I hope this has been helpful. My name's April Brum, and I've got my friends here with me and lots of different folks that are watching behind the scenes, and we are here to help you. Reach out to the person who invited you to this webinar, and we're going to help you get more and more and more people in your audience so that when they're ready to buy and sell, they're going to call you. I hope you have a great day. Have a great weekend. Bye.